Dime a ver que lo que. Once again, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Today, we're gonna have a closer look at Kintaro from Mortal Kombat. First debuted in Mortal Kombat 2. There is one thing that I noticed that's different from him, from this figure, that wasn't in his original appearance. There was something different. So stay tuned, y'all, to figure that out. Let's have a closer look. But before that, real quick, I would like to just make sure that you guys know I especially dedicate this video to Mela Isabella, who watches me from Cambodia. I really appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this. This is for you. First, let's start off with his head. So you can see eyes are yellow. Everything here is painted. Looks nice, it looks lovely, it looks beautiful. You can see all of the details and the creases there. Now on this side right here, light brown here that we see on the side of his face, it wasn't so much up there. It was more so on his jawline, as you can see in these pictures right here. You can see the color of his lips here. Really nicely painted. Look at his little tiny nose. Block it off real quick. You can see the ear, good. See how pointy they look. Shoulder pads are done nicely. They are soft material, so you could touch them. It's not gonna pinch your fingers or anything like that. You can see the lines, the little details on the shoulder pads. They did really good on it as well. Taking a look at the arms here, these little brolic arms. You can see the veins. One thing that I was kind of analyzing is to see if these veins, if they're the same as the arms right here. They do look the same, but I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what y'all think. To me, it looks like it's the same arms, which is cool with me. They probably just changed the top part of it, but it does look the same if you look at this area right here. And you compare them. And here, taking a look at the hands. You see it has veins on them as well. Now this part, this is me personally. If you guys want to remove this, I will pop the hands out and remove it that way. Because if you don't want to just pull it off, because it could damage the paint job, and you don't want that. Looking at his wristbands, this is nicely done. It's the same texture as the shoulder pads all throughout, and it has the little spikes on it. And it is soft material too, somewhat, but it is soft still. You guys want to be careful with it. Don't do it like that. Instead, slide it in. And then just pop the hand in. His chest area is soft, which is good for mobility. The straps do not get in the way. They're soft. It's texturized too. It looks like leather if you can see on the light. Chest piece, this goes around. It is somewhat soft, somewhat flexible. His abdomen section is solid muscles. It is not soft like his chest area. His back, I think they did a nice job with his back. Maybe texture for fur-like, but other than that, this looks nice back here. Yin Yang symbol here looks nicely done, nicely painted. His belt, I don't know the proper name for it, does move around. Doesn't make his underwear look all awkwardly whenever you're posing them, unlike Goro's. His underwear looks smooth, nice, and it doesn't get in the way of his leg movement neither. Speaking about the legs, you can see the paint job here is nicely done with the tiger stripes. This part right here, I don't know why they didn't just add the strap that they usually add to the knee pad, the way that they did with King. Because like that, it'll hide the joint somewhat back here. And this part right here, you can see the textures, just like his shoulder pads and just like his wristbands, all texturized. Here we can see more tiger stripes, and we can see the veins on his shin. Now this is the thing that's different. This is different from when he first came out in Mortal Kombat 2 and from what we actually see in here in the actual figure. This is what it looks like in the game. He didn't start having this type of feet until Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which you can see here. Nonetheless, I think that they did really good executing on his feet and making sure they added nice details to him as well. First up, we're going to take a look at his open mouth head sculpt. Now, I wouldn't want to get caught in between his teeth. As you can see all of the details in there. Nicely done, nicely painted. You can see the creases on his eyebrow. You can see his ear there. Nicely done. Next, he has his grinning face. As you can see the details in there. Nicely done. See more creases around his mouth area on this one. He has a smackable head there. You see there's a occipital bone there. Nicely done, you know. Nicely painted. His eyes, I think one of his eyeballs looks lazy on this one though, but other than that, nicely done, yo. Comes with his open hands here, as you can see them, and his gripping hands. And he comes with his fireball, which comes out of his mouth, as we see here. And he comes with a stand to hold his fireball. By the way, the fireball is 2 pieces, just in case. Well, it looks like fireball has a face on it. It looks like a fish or something. And he comes with this fatality effect, which I am personally insulted because Sub-Zero is my favorite character. So why they had to do him? Why couldn't they do Scorpion or they could have done Quan Chi and just, you know, as a coming soon, you know? But it's cool. Anyways, this is one of his effects. As you can see, this is incredibly done. Like, it's nicely done. Paint job, you can see it glossy. You can see how the eye looks, the bottom of his face. This is very gory. But it's Mortal Kombat, so the details inside, the brain, the tongue, this is nicely done. One thing that I did notice is that he does not have the scar that he gets on his right eye, I believe. He also comes with these blood effects that you can put on your other figures. You can attach them, and you have blood effects everywhere. Blood and more blood and blood everywhere. But these are nicely painted with different shade of red. Have some black in there so make it look even more realistic. So the other effect that he comes with is this spine ripping thing. As you can see, the spine is right in the middle right here. It is nicely painted. You can see it different colors. You can see white, you can see black, you can see red, of course, which makes it stand out. And this goes on the neck area of your opponent. The original release of Kintaro comes with these set of arms for the unmasked version of Sub-Zero. As you can see, the translucent. I like how it transitions icy arms over to his skin color. This is removable, and he does comes with the same hands as the original, just translucent. This is Kintaro holding his hand. You can see one of the blood effects attached to it. And if you have this Kintaro, this is the arms you're gonna get. Now, if you have the special edition 2022 event exclusive Kintaro, these are the arms you're gonna get. You're gonna get Scorpion's arms, which are translucent. Sadly, he still does come with Sub-Zero's face though, not Scorpion's. It would have been nice. Personally, I did not get the exclusive Kintaro, but I bought Scorpion's arms separately. Alright, you guys, so that's pretty much a wrap up for this guy. I enjoyed myself when I was taking the pictures of him. If you guys follow me on Instagram, y'all see a bunch of pictures that I posted. I am curious to know though, which version of Kintaro would you have liked if they were to do an exclusive version of him from any other of the games that he appeared? Which one would you like to see? I know Jazzwares, when they had the Mortal Kombat license, if y'all remember, they were going to do a Kintaro, but they did not release him for whatever reason. I actually like that version of him, but I like the classic stuff, so I'm cool with this version. So for those that do have this figure, I would like to know, how do you guys feel about him? Did your version came with any defects or anything like that, any quality control issues? How do you guys feel about this version, this release? Alright, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this review as much as I did. Have fun with this dude. If you guys do not have him, I suggest you guys go and get him. Especially if you guys are a Mortal Kombat fan. This is a must-have for your collection, yo. However, I hope you guys have a blessed one. Thank you so much. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all like this content. Comment and like. That'll help me grow and push out more content for you guys and my viewers. By the way, thank you so much for the 44 subscribers so far. Again, this is dedicated to Mela Isabella. Thank you. Hope you enjoy it. Enjoy these pictures. Have a blessed one, y'all. Peace.